Hi, this is Lori Pittman, Social Forces Module 8 final presentation. The Affordable Care Act, or ACA, enacted under the Obama administration, is currently under opposition by the Trump administration, with hopes of replacing it with the American Health Care Act, or AHCA. While some aspects of the ACA will be left untouched, many will be revamped if passed. Health savings account contributions and covered expenses are one such aspect, and I agree with the AHCA's proposed changes. According to HSAcenter.com, Health Savings Account, or HSA, is a savings account available to individuals or families with certain high-deductible insurance plans. While these type plans often have low premiums, the high deductibles can be hard to meet if health services are required. Contributions to an HSA are tax-free when used to pay insurance deductibles for these high-deductible plans, as well as other covered medical expenses, including some expenses not covered by the health insurance policy itself, like dental and vision. Once the deductible is met, these high-cost insurance plans may potentially cover services up to 100%. In a comparison of the ACA and the AHCA by the Kaiser Family Fund, the current maximum yearly contribution for an individual is $3,350 and $6,750 for a family. The AHCA seeks to raise these amounts to $6,550 for an individual and $13,100 for a family. Under ACA, the over-the-counter medications are not considered covered expenses, but they would qualify under AHCA. When withdrawing funds for non-medical expenses, a person under the age of 65 is charged a penalty fee equal to their current tax rate plus 20%. But under AHCA, this penalty is decreased to 10%. HASs accumulate tax-deferred interest, and contributions are 100% deductible on federal income taxes. With the ability to have money placed into this fund untaxed, Americans can save money and, in the long run, help offset their medical expenses. Any monies not used is earning interest and is a great way to save money for future expenses. One aspect I oppose to change is what's being called the age tax. H.R. 708, the State Age Rating Flexibility Act of 2017, allows insurance companies to increase health insurance premiums for plans offered in the individual or small group market by a factor of 3, from a factor of 3 to a factor of 5. Because older Americans tend to use more healthcare services, they are more expensive to insure. Under the ACA, these individuals cannot be charged more than 3 times what younger individuals are under the same plan. The AHCA seeks to increase this to 5 times over what younger individuals pay. According to AARP.org, average premiums would be increased starting at age 46, and premiums for individuals aged 60 to 64 may be increased by $3,200 per year, bringing the unsubsidized cost for a year of healthcare insurance to around $18,000. 20 to 29-year-olds can expect to see a yearly unsubsidized insurance cost of only $4,010. The AHCA is proposing tax credits of $2,000 for those under 30 and $4,000 for those over the age of 60, but this tax credit does little to offset the increased health insurance costs. This increase hits Americans at an age when their health may be declining and they are unable to work as well or as hard as younger Americans. I feel this increased burden will force some Americans in this age bracket to make choices between quality health care and also basic needs of life. To answer the question, is health care a right or a commodity, is not cut and dried. I believe every American should have access to quality health care. However, there is a difference between access to health care and free health care. John Campbell, U.S. Representative of California, stated in an opinion piece in the OC Register, quote, "A right to services without charge that forces someone else to provide for you does not and should not ever exist. No one in a free society should have a right to anything that requires others to toil against their will on behalf of those unwilling to provide for themselves." End quote. Under the AHCA, there is a proposal that allows states to require able-bodied, non-pregnant, non-elderly recipients of Medicaid to be employed. There will always be those who are unable to help themselves due to physical or mental disabilities. And at some point, I believe collectively we should help our elderly with healthcare costs and even mow in their yard. But an individual who can work but chooses not to should not receive anything for free. In conclusion, I would like to say that I did enjoy this class and I feel better informed about our healthcare system and the challenges we face as nurses. Thank you for your time and your feedback.